I gave myself 100 days to change my life with an online business. I started with zero confidence, no clear plan, and way too much fear. By the end, I had paying students, a working system, and proof that I could actually do this. Here's exactly what happened, day by day. Before the challenge started, my life looked the same every day. I was sitting hunched at my desk with YouTube open, watching other people build businesses while I felt stuck. My phone was filled with screenshots of courses and marketing tips, but none of it connected. I didn't think anyone would ever pay me for what I knew. Day 1 was the reset. I grabbed a notebook, drew a line across the page, and marked day 1 to day 100. I wrote 3 goals in big letters: outline the course, build the course, sell the course. That was it. By day 3, I had listed out ideas for what my course could be about. I circled the one that made the most sense and sent a message to a couple of friends asking, "Would you actually pay for this?" When they said yes, I felt a spark. Day 7, I sketched my course outline in the notebook. 6 modules, each with 3 lessons. I drew little boxes and started filling them in. By day 10, I had recorded my very first lesson. I used a free screen recorder and a $40 microphone. Day 15, I had my first module done. The slides looked boring, and I stumbled over words, but I told myself that done is better than perfect. Around day 20, I hit a wall. I kept recording the same lesson 3 times because I hated my voice. I lost hours adjusting slide colors. On day 22, I snapped out of it and made a rule: no more re-recording unless it's completely broken. That saved me. By day 30, 2 modules were complete. I checked them off my notebook timeline. That small act of drawing an X over those boxes gave me more motivation than any YouTube video had. Day 31, I opened a free Teachable account and saw a blank dashboard. It felt intimidating, but I uploaded 1 video just to see it live. By day 35, I had a full page set up with my course name and a simple logo I made in Canva. On day 37, I stayed up late wrestling with the layout. My payment button wouldn't work. On day 40, I finally fixed it after 2 support chats. By day 45, 4 modules were uploaded. By day 50, the entire course was inside Teachable. It looked like a real product now. On day 52, I reached out to 5 people in a Facebook group offering beta spots at a discount. 3 signed up. Seeing that payment email come through for the first time was surreal. The next 20 days were about polishing. Day 55, I took feedback from the beta students. They told me which lessons felt rushed. By day 60, I had re-recorded a couple sections and added workbooks. I designed them in Canva, just black and white pages with space for notes, but it made the course feel professional. Day 65, I fixed a broken video link. Day 68, I adjusted the order of 2 modules so the flow made more sense. By day 70, the course felt tight. I could say with confidence that it was complete. Now came the part that scared me most: marketing. On day 72, I recorded a short YouTube video where I explained one simple concept from the course. At the end, I mentioned a free guide and linked it in the description. On day 75, I made that guide in Canva, saved it as a PDF, and connected it to a MailChimp landing page. By day 77, I had my first email subscriber. Day 80, I chopped up one of my lessons into a 30-second clip and posted it on TikTok. It only got 200 views, but one person commented asking where to learn more. That single comment gave me a shot of energy. By day 82, I had posted 3 more clips. Slowly, people started noticing. On day 85, the notification I had been waiting for finally arrived. 1 new student enrolled at full price. It felt like all the work finally paid off. I actually fist-pumped the air in my living room. That changed my mindset completely. By day 90, I had 3 paying students. They asked questions inside the course platform, and I started answering like a real teacher. I was no longer just learning and recording. I was running something alive. Day 95, I opened my Teachable dashboard and saw $500 earned. By day 100, it crossed $1,000. Not millions, not even close, but it was proof. Proof that I could create something from scratch, put it online, and get paid for it. The 100 days taught me lessons that go beyond money. The biggest one was that clarity beats overthinking. A simple notebook with boxes was more powerful than all the hours I spent researching. Recording with a cheap mic and free software worked better than waiting until I could afford pro gear. And most importantly, imperfect actions stacked over 100 days adds up to something real. On day 1, I was hunched over in bed, scrolling endlessly. On day 100, I was standing taller, looking at my first students inside a course I built. That shift is what changed my life. And now the system is repeatable. Every course, every piece of content, every marketing push builds on this foundation. The first 100 days weren't about getting rich. They were about proving to myself that I could do it. What could you prove to yourself in 100 days?